Have you ever had a dream? A dream so big that you knew if it came true, it will change your life forever. But you gave up? Why? No reason. Actually, a big reason. I read somewhere that statistically, each and every one of us has a dream that if they pursued it, they will be a millionaire. But we just give up. It can be for loads of reasons. Either fear of failure or fear of success. It's funny how that works, right? I had a YouTube channel 10 years ago. Let me show you. I posted my first YouTube video 10 years ago on 25th of April in 2014. Golden times of YouTube. Being an influencer was just beginning. I was very excited about this channel and it was going surprisingly well. I got a couple of thousand views, 200 subscribers, and then I moved to Poland, to my very small and depressing town. Years went by and regret grew and grew, because pretty much everyone who started in channels at that time and didn't give up, they blew up, made huge careers. So never give up. But let's talk about it outside, because the weather is great. So let's go. It is so easy to give up when external validation is not here. But what if you're closer to your dream than you think? What if the next project, next video is gonna be the one that's gonna change everything? You never know unless you keep going. Think about the greatest artists. So many of them started with no audience. They faced rejection, criticism, countless obstacles, but they kept going because they believed in their vision. So why do I keep making videos? Because I believe in persistence, because I believe that every step, no matter how small, brings me closer to what I want. And also I believe in the value of expressing myself regardless if anyone's watching. Well, I prefer people are not watching while I film it. I woke up at 5 in the morning to come and film it, and there's some, it's 6 now, there's some like brave joggers who look at me like I'm an idiot. The world needs your voice, your vision, your passion. You might just be closer to the breakthrough than you think. And even if you touch just one person with your work, isn't it worth it? I am quite literally sitting on my backpack because the grass is so wet. This is great. This is amazing. I was always a very creative kid and I always wanted to be an actress and I wanted to make movies. I wanted to be a director, filmmaker, but I come from a very small town in Poland, so I never felt like it was possible, which is a shame. And I always felt like I'm too fat or too ugly to do that. And then YouTube came along and I thought, oh my God, this is like the greatest tool to show my creativity and show everything that I am all about. And this kind of never stopped. I know I could have pursued acting still, which is not off the table. I want to take some acting courses once I start making money. I might sign up for some extra agencies. But yeah, it's been always my dream. So I feel and I have a lot of like to show and to tell and to learn, and I love doing all of that. And I feel like if you feel passion like that, you should never stop. I remember very vividly, I don't know how old I was, but I watched Into the Wild. That made me want to be a filmmaker so much. I was like obsessed with the idea. I started even writing a TV show script. So then with all of that like boiling inside of me, I decided to start my channel in 2014. I was living in America at the time, in New Jersey. I was obsessed. I bought a camera, I was on all the forums. I just wanted to do like such a good job, and it did quite well, to be honest. Like, I think most of my videos were in like 1,000 views. I learned everything by myself, all the editing, filming, all of that, and I was so proud of myself and I was like so invested. That was in April, and then I moved home in beginning of September and I got depressed. Imagine coming from like New York City to very, very small town in Poland where nothing really ever happens. So I was quite depressed. I didn't have a job. And then I got a full-time job and I was just too overwhelmed by life. So I just abandoned it. That sucked. And I kept pushing those feelings away. I was like, oh, I'm having a great career. I'm happy, but I wasn't happy at all. And then all the time I had this guilt inside of me because whenever I think about it, I always think about like the fact that the people who started in 2014, huge now. They make so much money. It's not even about that, but like they have such a big audience. It's funny because people now wish they started in 2020, but like I started in 2014, guys, and I give up. So each year I was thinking about, oh, I need to do it. I need to restart it. I finally did. And of course, because of the job, because of other commitments, I couldn't be as consistent as I would like to be. I don't know, this is all excuses. I've always regretted giving up. I don't want to feel like that ever again. And I always say to all my friends and my parents, if I never stop, it means I never fail. Because you only fail if you like stop and be like, okay, that didn't work. But I'm never going to stop, so I'm never going to fail. So I just keep going. And eventually something might happen. But I don't know, I might die before that. Because I'll be doing this until either YouTube stop exists or I stop existing. I'm telling you. And of course, I love the creativity. I love learning new things. The like sense of accomplishment. Oh my god, I cannot even describe that. Whenever I edit a video and it's finished and I come up with like cool edits and I've learned something new, I am genuinely so excited and so proud of myself. It's like unmatched. But on the other hand, it is discouraging if you think you've made a very good video, like a masterpiece, it's my best work, and then it gets like 500 views maximum. It's really, really discouraging, but everyone starts somewhere. I know, like, for me it's barely a start because I've been doing this for 2.5 years now, so I should be in a better place. But you know, it is what it is, and I've taken so many breaks, but it is really discouraging. But I need to think that it doesn't matter, and the video can blow up later. Next video can blow up, and you know, things can happen. But also, like, honestly, genuinely, I feel like I've built such a great community here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate those 200 views, 300 views, because it's real people behind it. And I feel like I've made so many connections. I talk to you on Instagram or on TikTok, and I feel like I know you. And I don't know, I feel like we're growing up together. Well, growing up, I'm 34, you know what I mean? And I think it's all about the community. I love it. And now I've met some other YouTube friends, which I didn't have before. And it's just so exciting to share that, to talk to someone who knows what I'm talking about. And like, they can help me. But I don't know, I just love it so much. And also, I always feel like if your video helped even one person, like, isn't that freaking amazing? Don't get any, like, you know, fame or accomplishment out of this channel. I think this has been enough. If I made you feel less alone with posting that, then I feel like I've done my job. And also, you never know who's watching your videos, because it could be one person and it could be it could be the connection. Someone that can help you. I've heard this story. I don't remember his name. I'm gonna put it on screen when I find it. There was this guy he's like a dating coach. He's quite famous now, and he had a YouTube channel that, like, literally, I think just his mom and like 3 other people watched. And Oprah saw his video and reached out to him, and then he got his own show on her network. Like, isn't it crazy? So I feel like putting yourself out there gives you like a lot of opportunities. And also, I'm very like spiritual person, and I believe that if you feel a calling to do something, it means that you're supposed to do that. You should do that, and you're in the right path. Let's go. Let's continue this elsewhere. I'm sitting on my backpack, and there's a water bottle in my backpack, so I don't know how to get up because I keep stabbing myself in the ass. We're up. I feel like me filming here is a testament to how much I really want it, because this is so embarrassing. Before I was just sat in the park, but here I am in Canary Wharf, financial centre of London, with all the finance bros judging me silently from their houses. It's awkward because I want people to move on, but then they come and stare at me, or they're like decide to stop running right in front of me and stretch, which is, yeah, what I actually want. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, just want to quickly say, believe in your dreams and never give up, because you don't know, you might be closer than you think. And if you stop, you're forever gonna regret it, as I did. So don't let that happen. And yeah, it sounds very cheesy, but it is very true, because I've lived with that regret, and I know that I'm not gonna do it again. So even if no one's gonna watch that video, I'm still putting myself out there, and I'm still closer and closer and closer to what I want and what I will have one day. Because as I said, if I never stop, I never fail. See ya. Let's go home.